today, we're gonna be building from another block palette, specifically this one. Doing it in a bit though, because I want to yap about shit. So yeah, how you guys doing? I love doing my little. Not gonna lie, I have missed doing Minecraft streams because we haven't done one. Well, we haven't done one since September, so it's been about 2 months. To be fair though, I took like a week of September. It was like 1 or 2 weeks of September off. I don't remember. And then we were doing Rusty like October. I still need to find someone to play the Past Within with. So still need to do that. I miss streaming Minecraft regularly because the thing is, right, I haven't streamed Chaoscraft in a while. I think I have like briefly touched on why I haven't streamed on Chaoscraft in a while, but I just want to touch on it briefly. I just want to touch on it quickly again. The reason I haven't streamed on Chaoscraft, it's been like 3 months since I last streamed on there. It's just because there's like I feel like we're getting towards the end of the season. Well, not the end of the season, but end of the SMP. And the thing is, once I get towards a certain, once we get like a good year and a half once we get like a good year and a half into an SMP, and it's like, and we start like kind of talking about like whether we're gonna end the SMP or not, I'm like, okay, if we're gonna end the SMP soon anyways, I kind of don't want to start like a major project. Like, I do still have me and Tabri are still working on the Netherite, and trying to get the Netherite beacon, but I doubt we're gonna actually get the beacon done. I do want to do maybe one more stream where we all fight the Wither together, and maybe just like make a beacon with all the blocks we do have. Like, I have a few Netherite blocks. I'm assuming that Tombray has a few Netherite blocks as well. I also have like a few diamond and gold blocks and stuff. But yeah, that's like the Netherite mining has been like my main focus. I have like taken a slight break from doing the Netherite mining, and I do have a little bit of build projects that I'm doing. But I doubt I'm gonna stream that. So yeah, because I am almost done with the build. Anyways, I feel like I like kind of started like little build projects like here and there since like I've kind of stopped streaming on Chaoscraft. But I've always gone back to the Netherite mining, and I feel like if I was to stream on Chaoscraft again, it would just be the Netherite mining, or like doing another stream where we're just gathering gunpowder. And that just feels like kind of boring of me to stream. We've already done one stream of it where we've like gathered some gunpowder and stuff, but like, yeah, I don't want to do another stream of me just gathering gunpowder again. And I don't have, and since I've almost completed this like little build project, I don't want to just do another stream being like, oh hey, I started this, we're going to finish it off. When like I prefer, when I start a build project and I want to do it on stream, I prefer just like starting it on stream, and then just finishing it on stream. I don't do a whole lot of like building streams, like building on SMP streams anyways. I don't think I've done quite a few, but I think most of my, don't get me wrong, I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure that most of my like SMP streams have just been like me gathering, gathering materials. Like I said, there have been quite a few streams where we have done some building, but I don't really stream build stuff. So yeah, I think most of my SMP streams are just resource gathering. So I feel like if I were to stream on Chaoscraft again, it would be just gunpowder, gathering gunpowder, for that. And I don't think that would be a very entertaining stream. I'm gonna be so honest. I've gotten slightly burnt out from streaming Chaoscraft. I do want to do another stream on it, because I think we are getting kind of towards the end. I don't want to say for definite that we are ending, because I don't know what date we are ending. We have talked about it, but I don't know what date we are ending. So yeah. That's why kind of Chaoscraft Chaoscraft streams have come to a halt. I have been posting Chaoscraft videos on no commentary Chaoscraft videos, or no commentary Chaoscraft videos on my main YouTube channel. And actually, do I have one scheduled out for tomorrow? Let me have a look. I think I do. Yeah, I do. I do have one scheduled out for tomorrow, but I don't have one scheduled out for next week. So yeah. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go on Chaoscraft tomorrow. I'm not gonna stream it, but because I don't stream on Mondays during the academic year. But I'm gonna go on there. And I don't know how much, or if I'm even gonna record. I'm gonna try and record something on Chaoscraft just so that there is a video out for next week. But yeah, I have once I get into a year into an SMP, I have slight burnout. It depends. Because I remember for the last few months of Oswick Season 2, I did wanna do a bit more building. I did want to do a bit more building, but I think it's that in my mind I was I don't know when I'm gonna end, so I don't want to do a massive major project, because I knew the SMP was probably gonna end that soon. Well, the season was gonna end soon. And then in Oswick Season 1, we started in January, ended in December. I feel just 1 full year is the perfect amount of time for me for an SMP. So yeah, and then not Chaoscraft. Chaoscraft is current SMP. The Chaos Tour SMP, that one only lasted for a month. So yeah, that one only lasted for a month, which is crazy to think about. It's crazy to think as well, how much has changed in 4 years. Because it's 4 years doesn't feel that amount of time. But also 4 years ago, I was 16 and I had just left high school. That's how long that was. And now I am in my final year of university. That's how long ago the Chaos Twitter SMP was. That's how long ago I was. I was still in high school. I had just finished high school and now I'm in uni. So yeah. But yeah, it just feels crazy how much has changed in terms of my building style and stuff. Cause I remember back then I used to be so obsessed with symmetrical builds, and now I've kind of very much experimented with building. That's kind of also the point of these streams where I build with a block palette, is just to experiment with building with different blocks. And I feel like that's also kind of the point of my base in Chaoscraft as well, to kind of experiment with different blocks. Because in like previous SMPs, I would only really use like wood and stone. Like ergo, I don't even know if that's the right use of ergo, but like, for example, Osrock season 1. My Osrock season 1 base, perfect example of me just using wood and stone. That base was primarily made out of wood and cobblestone. I remember the tower. I remember the tower that had a copper roof on it. Because at that point, I think, 4 years ago, 2021. I think at that point, either we had just updated. No, wait. That was 1.18. I think. Was that 1.18? Did we start that on 1.18? Yeah, we started out on 1.18. So that was like my first proper use of copper, where I could like obtain a large quantity of it, because obviously at that point that was like the first SMP where we kind of experimented with, where we kind of used the updated terrain generation. Like in the Chaos Tour SMP, we started on 1.16, upgraded to 1.17. So at that point, stuff like moss, the drip leaves, copper, were in the game. It's just that we didn't have the updated terrain, so they were like much harder to get than they are like now. So I think on the Chaos Tour SMP I did have like some copper. I know I had some drip leaves, because at that point you could only really get drip leaves from trading with wandering traders. So I had a few of those, but I don't think I really used them in builds. So yeah, I don't think I really used them. And since we're speaking on Chaoscraft, and now I said earlier that I think we might be ending soon, or like it's getting kind of towards the end of the SMP. Again, I don't know when we're ending, but we have talked about maybe ending it soon. For the next SMP, I think I want to kind of have a set theme, because for this SMP, for Chaoscraft, I was just kind of building like random buildings, didn't really have like an actual theme. I do kind of want to have like maybe a theme for this SMP. I'm not sure for like the next SMP. I'm not sure like what theme yet, because the thing is, I am kind of hoping that we spawn near a trail ruin, because I do want to at some point build a base in a trail ruin. But also on SMPs, I tend to stay close to spawn, so that if like I break my bed and I die, then it's like, well, it's no big deal. I lived near spawn, you know, like I lived near spawn. I've lived near spawn on every single SMP that I've ever streamed on. I've done this spawn every single streamed SMP. I think the furthest I ever lived away from spawn, well, lived away in quotation marks, is on Osrock season 1, when me and Cry made the Twitch Kingdom castle. But I think that was like 4,000 blocks away from my main base. My main base was the one that was near spawn. So yeah, but I think I do kind of want to go, if we don't spawn near a trail ruin on the next SMP, then I kind of do want to have like a backup base in mind. I kind of don't want to go underground again. I mean, I might do, but like we went underground. We went underground this SMP, where basically I just dug into the side of a very small ravine, which would have been like normal size in like pre 1.18, but now that it's like post 1.18, it's like, oh, this is like actually a pretty small ravine. So no, it would have been small pre 1.18. Actually, it's just a small ravine. But yeah, I dug into the side of that, and that's our base on Chaoscraft. And then Oswick Season 2. Well, my Oswick Season 2 base kind of inspired my Chaoscraft base, because Oswick Season 2, that was just like a bunch of rooms that kind of melded together, and then like I kind of built upon that in Chaoscraft. In my mind, my Chaoscraft base looks better than my Oswick Season 2 base, because it's underground, so I don't have to build I don't really have to build an exterior. And even though I liked a lot of the rooms for my Oswick Season 2 base, Oswick Season 2 didn't have an exterior. Well, didn't really have much of an exterior. It was literally just like the walls of the rooms. Kind of, they was just rooms mudded together, not like a proper exterior. So yeah, I didn't really build a proper exterior. So I mean, the only like proper exterior part of the only part of my Oswick Season 2 base that was like an actual exterior was the roof. That was like it. So yeah, it was just like rooms melded together, pretty much. If you don't understand what I'm trying to get out, go watch probably my last. Go watch like either my last Oswick Season 2 stream or watch the last video. It should be in the Oswick Season 2 playlist on my YouTube. But yeah, then I kind of built on that on Chaoscraft, where I dug into the side of a ravine, so I didn't have to build a fucking exterior. To be fair, so when we started the SMP, me digging to my base was kind of meant to be a starter base, and then I just never built an actual like other base. Because I think all I was thinking is that I would build our star base for Chaoscraft, and then I really wanted to do a lighthouse, because I wanted to do a lighthouse on Oswick Season 2, but I didn't do it because I was like, well, I probably don't have enough time to do it, because it was like towards the end of the SMP. So I didn't fucking build I didn't fucking build one. But I did build one on Chaoscraft, and I am tempted to build another lighthouse on the next SMP, cause the top of my lighthouse on Chaoscraft kind of looks a bit ass, if I'm gonna be so honest. So yeah. But I'm not sure yet. I might. So I'm tempted. So I was thinking earlier, maybe if I don't build a lighthouse, then maybe I'll like live out of a barn, and like build it differently than I have done. Mainly, I think. Did I build a barn on Oswick Season 1? Oh no, Cry built the stables on Oswick Season 1, but I don't think I built a barn. But how I've always built barns in Minecraft is red concrete, and then have, quartz as the roof, and then my Chaoscraft barn, I use red concrete and pale oak. I think for the next SMP, I might use mangrove and pale oak. Which is like, why am I deciding to use like one of the hardest woods to get, other than like the nether woods? To be fair, the nether, warped wood and crimson wood, it's decently easy to get depending on like which biome you spawn in when you build a nether portal. So yeah. So yeah, I might live out of a barn. I think I wanna build a better barn. I think I wanna, my Chaoscraft barn, I do like it, but I think I wanna build it more in the shape of my Osric Season 2 barn. So yeah, I kinda wanna do that. Yeah, and like I said earlier, I do need to record some more Chaoscraft videos tomorrow. So yeah. What else can I yap about? For a little bit? Oh yeah, I've been working all weekend. Recently, my manager has been putting me on 2 shifts a week, which I'm not utterly pleased about, cause it's like I'm doing uni work like all week, and then I'm working like all weekend. I mean, it's November, so I understand why I'm being put on like 2 shifts a week, but like, do I really wanna do 2 shifts a week? Not really, when I just want to have a day to like chill out. And it's not like I can even like, so during the week I'm in uni 2 days a week, and then I'm like off for 3 days. But the thing is, I use those 3 off days to work on my assignments and stuff. So it's like, it's not really enough days, like days where I'm working on my assignments, you know. So yeah. And actually tomorrow I do need to practice my presentation, because that is being presented on Tuesday. I'm so glad we're able to do it on campus, because oh my god, I hate doing online presentations. I've only done 1 online presentation. That wasn't even really like I was presenting it to my lecturer. It was just I was recording it through Zoom, which is like, now that I think about it, why the fuck was I recording it through Zoom when I have OBS? I don't know, but like, okay. Yeah, I hate recording through Zoom. That's just a lot to memory for me. So but I hate recording through Zoom. And I did that actually. So I recorded through Zoom for one of my presentations. Did I say that I recorded through Zoom for one of my presentations last year? I think I did. Yeah, I did that. And actually I had to so I did that. I did that. I got a 70 on that, which is like my lowest mark for a presentation. Yeah, that 70 is my lowest mark I've ever gotten for a presentation. Well, at uni, I don't remember what mark I got for my presentation. In A-level, I don't even think I got a mark for that. I don't know. It's been a while since I did A-levels. But yeah, I don't like doing online presentations. But even then, that presentation, I still need to explain this part of it. The presentation was just me recording through Zoom. I just said that. My brain is not braining today. My brain is just not braining. But yeah. And actually, I had to. I don't remember. Was this? I think this might have been for my. I think this might have been for my qualitative research report. Which is like, why are we just doing it this way? I don't know. Why are we doing this way, but then we just have to submit the written report for the quantitative report? I don't know. University is weird, man. Uni is fucking weird, man. So yeah. But I did actually have to record through Zoom one other time. And that was so basically we had to do interviews for the qualitative report, and I had to record through Zoom. I had to record through Zoom for that, and I think I said this would have been like earlier this calendar year, last academic year, and I think I talked about this, but I had to record through Zoom and like talk with the other person. And I don't think I followed up on that. I don't think I followed up on that other than like saying like it was awkward and shit. It was very awkward because I didn't really know this person. Yeah, I didn't really know this person that I had been assigned to like interview. And it was awkward because I think we had got over to my sister's. This would have been like April, I think. This would have been April because my sister moved out in March. So we went over to go over to my sister's house. We went over to my sister's house. I think what happens that I had a lecture in the morning, and then our seminar time was delegated to us doing these interviews because at that point we had a lecture in the morning, seminar in the afternoon, and our seminar time was delegated to doing this interview, right? So I literally, and it takes like 45 minutes to get to my sister's. And I don't remember how long my break was. I think it was like an hour and a half. So we literally had, I think it was like an hour and a half. So we literally had to rush over to my sister's. I had to go over to my sister being like, hey, can I borrow your laptop? And she was like, yeah, sure. Here you go. And I think we were there for like 2 hours. I had to do that. I had to do the interview. It was so fucking awkward. It was all fucking awkward because we were interviewing each other. And then we had to like ask each other. Obviously, we had to ask each other questions and shit. It was an interview. But yeah, it was so awkward. Especially because well, let me continue the rest of the story. So yeah, I had to do the interview and then logged off, and then I had to do the interview, and then I had to, since I had hosted the meeting with the other person, I had to like send her the Zoom transcript, and then yeah, I think I sent her like half of the Zoom transcript. It took me so fucking long to find this Zoom transcript, by the way, because I like I said, I barely know how to work Zoom. I barely know how to work Zoom. I just barely know how to do it. To be fair, I feel a little better knowing that like my lecturer, my dissertation supervisor, who was my lecturer, was my lecturer for research methods, she also barely knows how to use Zoom. Because they updated it and shit, and she barely knows where anything is anymore, which has given me a bit of reassurance that like I didn't know what I was doing with Zoom either. I literally had to. I was trying so long to find. I think it took me like half an hour to try and find this transcript to realize, oh, you need to end the meeting. You need to end the meeting. So you need to end the meeting to like get the transcript. So yeah, I did that. I did the meeting, sent her half of the transcript, and then I did my transcript to make sure all the words were correct and shit. And that took me until like 3, and then we went home. So that took me until like 3:30, I think. And then we went home. I don't remember what I did that night. And then once we had gotten like once my lecturer had gotten like all the transcripts together and like posted them on the website, because what we needed to do was download 5 of the transcripts and then thinking what's the word, and then like analyze them. That's what we needed to do. And we had to do one of our interviews as like part of our 5. Quickly realized that like the person I was interviewing gave such non-answers, like gave such short answers compared to everyone else. And the thing is, like, it was a closed interview. It was a type of interview where it's like you kind of had to strictly adhere to the questions. So it's like it's not even like I could ask her follow-up questions. And it's like I was just thinking, like, why is everyone asking follow-up questions when that's not the type of interview that we're supposed to be doing? It was a structured interview. That's the word. We were doing a structured. We were supposed to do a structured interview, and the type of interview everyone else was doing was semi-structured, where it's like they stuck to the interview schedule. Like they stuck to the original questions, but then they asked follow-up questions as well. I was like the only one doing a structured interview, and it was like that kind of pissed me off. Not gonna lie, but like our lecturer didn't seem to give a shit. So yeah, like she didn't ask us to like redo the interviews or anything, which is like fair enough, because who the fuck wants like 70 odd people to like redo an interview? So yeah. Yeah, that pissed me off. And also, what made it fucking even worse was I remember going into class like the next week, and like everyone was like, "Oh, this is one interview where like the other person like I gave such short answers, and like there's no follow-up questions." And I'm just like, how is that my fault? I was structured. I was doing the actual type of interview we're supposed to be doing, not semi-structured. Not my fault. Not my fault. And it's like it was such night and day. It was such night and day. Comparing like when I was interviewing the other person compared to like when they were interviewing me, I gave longer answers that like we could actually analyze. Like I did eventually end up doing decently well. I think I got 70 on it. I think I did well on it. But yeah, it was like such night and day. So yeah, it was just, yeah. And it's just like, I think it's the reason I expanded upon my answers a lot more than I would have done otherwise. It's because I knew we were doing a structured interview, and I knew that like we had to kind of strictly adhere to the interview questions. That just kind of reawakened a memory in me. We were talking about presentations one, and that just reawakened a memory of me. A memory in me that like pissed me off. I say this was in April, so this was 7 months ago. So just go watch a stream from like 7 months ago where I'm complaining about this. That just reawakened the memory in me. But yeah, back to my poster presentation. Yeah, I'll probably practice it tomorrow, and then I will probably practice it tomorrow and just make sure it's all good. To be fair, I don't know. It might not take all day. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah. Oh my god, I remember as well. Back to the other interview for research methods. I remember I was recording all fucking day to make sure I got that shit under 15 minutes, and making sure like I got it right and shit. And then I finally submitted it at like 3 or 4, and then I was streaming at 8. No, I think I submitted it. I don't remember what time I submitted it, but I submitted it, and then I was streaming at 8:30, I remember my voice being so fucking dead. Like, I was just like, I can't be asked to stream, but I wanted to stream. What stream was that? This was in April. I'm looking at my YouTube to see. I'm gonna look at my YouTube to see. Oh God, this is gonna be. If I go to playlists and then VODs. If I go to my Twitch VODs playlist, where the fuck is it? There it is. If I go to there, and then I need to publish. I need to filter by date published newest. And then I need to scroll. Oh no, it doesn't take me that long to scroll back. Let's see. It was April time. Was this when I was decorating the tower? Wait, let me see. I'm trying to see. Okay, those were 4 days apart. Those were 3. Oh yeah, because I was streaming on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Was it that one? Which fucking one was it? I'm assuming maybe it was the 14th. Maybe the 14th of April, maybe? Wait a minute, I'm looking at when I submitted this fucking presentation to... fuck off. I'm looking at when I fucking published this, because this is like kind of pissing me off that I don't remember when I published this. To be fair, who the fuck remembers when they publish assignments? I surely don't. Let me have a look. Let me have a little look to see when I did submit that presentation. Let me see. This was for that module. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was. Let me see. Let me. That is. When did I submit it? Wait a fucking minute. I submitted it. Why isn't it loading my fucking file? I know I submitted it. I know I submitted it because I remember getting the grade of 70 on it. Why isn't it showing me? Why the fuck isn't it? Oh. Wait a minute. Let me, because I know I submitted it. Let me see if it's showing up for the other one. It's not showing up for the other one. Okay, that's fucked up. And just so you're aware, like, I know I submitted it because they probably would have made me reset it. They probably would have made me like reset it. Wait a minute. No. I did fucking. Wait a minute. Let me have a look at my other modules to see if it's just not showing. If it's it just like messing about with that one. Let me see this one. This was from first year. Wait, what the fuck? It's showing it for that one. I don't know why it's glitching out for that one. Wait, let me see. Because I remember emailing my lecturer being like, hey, for some reason I can't upload the slides as a PowerPoint. I had to upload them as a PDF. Here's the PowerPoint version. Let me get my sent ones. Because I have receipts to know I definitely did pass that module. Let me see. Where is it? This was from... Oh, I submitted 8th. I submitted 8th of the 8th of May. Yeah, I know I submitted it. I know I submitted it because I sent her that. Wait a minute. Well, let me see. I actually have a look at what specific grades I got. Where the fuck is my... I have to look at my... I have to go through the uni's website. I want to see what... yeah, I'll have to go through my uni's website. Find out what specific grades I got. Let's see, I need to go through there. Looking like that, there we go. But yeah, I don't know why it's glitching out for that specific module. But then it's showing the things for... But it's showing the things for... But then it's showing the things for first year research methods. There. Okay, that's that. Okay. Results. Okay, this was... Yeah, I did submit it. I did submit it because I have the grades right here. Why isn't it showing? Why isn't my fucking submission showing up on there? I mean, I don't really give a shit because I passed the module. I got an A in that module. I got an A on both assignments. I got that averaged out to an A. Why is it? Why the fuck? I think it's just a random technical issue, but like, that's just... I don't know why the fuck. I don't know why it would... I don't know why it would... I don't know why the submission would be like that. I don't know. So... Yeah, that's weird. That's just weird. I don't know why that... I mean, again, I don't give a shit because it's like... I don't give a shit that the submission isn't there. Because the thing is, I know I've done the assignment. I have the files already. I still have the files. I still have the files like online. So it's like, I don't know why the submission weirded out. I don't know why. Again, because it still has my submission from first year research methods. I don't know. I should stop worrying about it and actually get into playing the game.